What is going on, guys? It is Knives here, and today we're going to be reviewing this Dark Knight Banana Ice Vape from Aroma King. So once again, like always, if you want a real vape review from somebody who knows what they're talking about, this is not it, so go over there and find that. But if you stay in here for this, buckle up. So jumping straight into the packaging, you can see the device right there on the front. It says Dark Knight Aroma King Banana Ice, 10,000 puffs. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. That's not true because this is the 0 milligram nicotine free version, so this one doesn't actually contain nicotine, or at least you'd hope it didn't if you were buying a nicotine free vape. I suppose that they just put that on the packaging for all of them. It's probably easier to just leave it on there than it is to take it off. 20 mils of liquid, 10,000 puffs, 650 mAh battery, mesh coil, 0 milligrams, automatic puffs counting, 1.5 second puff and 6 to 10 seconds pause. Created in Europe, loved in the USA. And that's all she wrote on the box. On the back it says features salt nic, mesh coil, 20ml e-liquid, 10,000 puffs, 650 mAh battery, adjust airflow, type C rechargeable, ingredients, and another warning. To me, now I don't know if anybody else is thinking this, but that tiger on the background and the sort of tattoo style is making me think of like Ed Hardy shit that girls used to wear back in the day. That was never my thing, I was never into that. It reminds me of like chavvy girls and stuff, so I guess that's the kind of vibes that this vape is giving me for the background. So if we open up the box and get it out, well, I say get it out, get the packaging out anyway, because I've been using this. It just came in plain silver foil with the clear front of the packaging. This was on the bottom of the device like they are on all of them, so I pulled that off and stuck it on there so I wouldn't leave it, so I could show you, and also the rubber cap thing that was over the tip. This is everything that was in the box. There was no instruction leaflet or anything like that. Don't know if it was meant to be or not, but there wasn't in this one. This is what the device itself looks like, again giving heavy Ed Hardy vibes there with the tiger on the front and the sort of tattooed design all the way around. It looks like any other vape on the market at the minute, let's be honest. It says Dark Knight, and that makes sense because it is an all black sort of dark design. I'm not going to say that it's hard to see the design, because I don't think that's what I mean, but it is very dark. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's not a colour pop, it's not vibrant, it's not going to catch your eye like the R&M ones with the aliens and shit on the front. This, I don't know if it's trying to look more mature or what, but yeah, it's giving, I suppose it is giving more mature vibes, more like darker vibes, edgier vibes, if you will. For the looks of it, yeah, I kind of like it. It's a lot more low-key than the, like I said, bright pink, orange, blue, you know, whatever colour you get. The ones that look like children's toys, you know the ones I'm talking about. That doesn't really give off those vibes. It does give off sort of a more mature look, I guess. On the bottom, you can see the charge port and the airflow. You can also see some glue off the sticker that I couldn't get off. And that's all there is to the look of the actual device. Obviously, it says the flavour down there. So let's just take a hit. The first time I hit this was a couple of days ago, and I was actually genuinely pleasantly surprised about the throat hit that you get from this. I've had a couple of nicotine-free vapes here and there, and I've always thought that they were kind of shit, not because I need the nicotine or anything like that. I smoke weed, I don't smoke cigs or anything like that. I just use these when I'm at work. And the thing that I like about them is the throat hit that you can get from them. I don't smoke for the nicotine, like I just said, obviously. I don't regularly use vapes, I regularly smoke weed, so I am used to the throat hit that you get from actually smoking. The vape hit that you get from, you know, vaping the nicotine vapes, I like that feeling as well. And obviously with a nicotine-free vape, there is no nicotine, so you don't really get the throat hit. Whereas with this, it's not as good, I will say that. It doesn't hit quite the same, but I feel like the iciness on this contributes towards more of a throat hit feeling than any other flavour of vape or any other of the nicotine-free vapes that I've tried. So with the adjustable airflow, I'm going to turn it all the way to the left right now. Take a hit. then turn it all the way to the right, take another hit. So turn it to the right, it's a tighter draw. Turn it to the left, it's a looser draw. Usually, I would prefer a tighter draw, but I feel with this, when you've got it on the tightest setting and you try to take a big hit, unless you're pulling really lightly and really slowly, you not necessarily pull the liquid up, but you can definitely feel it getting sucked up, and you might get a little bit in your mouth and it doesn't feel very nice, nor does it feel good to pull on it. So personally, if you want to keep it on the tighter setting, you have to do short little mouth to lung vapes instead of long, big, straight to lung pulls. I'll try and demonstrate what I mean. So this is the shorter hit. That felt fine. Plenty of vapor on that one. Short hit, tight draw. If I try and do a long hit on the tight draw, it don't really work. It's a lot harder, and it feels like you get a lot more of the chemically liquid coating in your mouth. If I turn it all the way back to the left and try the same thing, just a short mouth to lung draw, not as satisfying, but better. And on the wide setting, the not tight draw, I don't know why it took me so long, I just completely forgot the word for the open draw. Again, a lot easier. I will say that trying to do big straight to lung draws on either setting, the wide one or the closed off one, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like this was designed for that. This feels like it was definitely designed to take smaller little sips than big ones. For the flavour, banana ice, yeah, it is definitely banana. It's definitely got the icy hit to it, which I personally like the ice flavours. I know a lot of people don't, but I do, so this is pretty good for me. The Dark Knight 10,000 Puff from Aroma King in Banana Ice is pretty decent, even though I don't think I personally would get another one of these, just because it doesn't suit my style of vaping or smoking, whatever you want to call it. I predominantly smoke bongs, so I'm used to taking big lungfuls of smoke and then breathing out big clouds, and I'll do like 2 or 3 of those style hits, maybe 4 or 5 if I'm just trying to not go back into work, but you know what I mean. I'll stand there and I'll do 2 or 3 big hits and then I'll go back inside and I'll be good. I don't think I would be able to do that with this. I could take more smaller hits, but it wouldn't satisfy me in the same way that the big hits and the lots of clouds coming out does. So that's just one thing to keep in mind if you do want to try this out. The flavour does get a little bit claggy in your throat. Like I said, with the smaller draw, it feels like you're getting some of the liquid in your throat, which you're probably not, but it's that sort of feeling. The iciness is decent, it's still there, I can still feel the iciness in my throat, don't mind that at all. And like I said earlier, the iciness in your throat contributes to the throat hit, so it feels like you're getting the full punch of the nicotine hit. Not quite, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel like you're getting the full nicotine throat hit, but it's pretty damn close, so just keep that in mind. If you are trying to go from nicotine vapes to non-nicotine vapes, try an ice flavour first, because it'll still give you the sort of harshness in your throat that you're looking for. The Dark Knight 10,000 Puffs in Banana Ice from Aroma King, I'm going to give it a 7.5. This is pretty good. This could almost fool you into thinking that you're vaping a normal vape. It's not quite the same, but it's decent. It feels exactly the same as a normal vape. When you're hitting it, again, not quite as much throat hit, but the iciness contributes to it. Flavour is full, powerful, it's there. I've been using this for a couple of days and I haven't had to charge it yet. Depending on how much you use it will depend on how long it lasts you and how much you need to charge it. I don't use it that much, so I haven't needed to charge it yet. I think that's all I've got to say on this vape though. 7.5 out of 10. If you like this video, leave a like, leave me a comment, let me know if you've tried any of the Aroma King vapes, nicotine or nicotine free. I'm curious. Subscribe for more videos. Peace.